Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm back here. So I bought this 89 Kawasaki Jetski JS550 off a buddy of mine for 200 bucks. I'm going through it and doing a tune-up on it to get it working. He took pretty good care of it. He hasn't rode it in the past couple years, but I put a new battery in it. The battery was dead. Flushed the fuel tank out, set that up, got it all cleaned up real good, you know, so I can put some new fuel in here. Cleaned the fuel filter out down below here, pretty good, but was still not getting fuel pumped into the system as it was cranking over. So these things here have a primer on the front where you can prime. You prime this, and what it does is it will pump fuel from the fuel line, and it squirts it into the top of the carb here. So traced it down to where it was bad. So I can show you exactly how this works. So here's your primer. You have two lines. You have a suction line that sucks the fuel off of your line that usually is supposed to come out of the fuel filter. I have it bypassed right now because there's also another problem. So the fuel selector switch, or this fuel selector valve that goes on the front here, is bad. So what's happening is it was sucking air through it. So I bypassed it to test it out. So this thing's bad. I gotta replace this too. So what I did was I just pretty much pulled the line off the exit port of the fuel filter and just ran it straight to the tank just to test it out. I know it's clean gas, so I'm good. So what happens is this line that comes out of the fuel filter normally feeds the primer valve inside here. So when you pump this thing, you can just kind of see, let me show you. As I'm pumping it, see how that fuel's kind of trying to pump? Well, it's also leaking down here too. So it should hold the pressure and keep on pumping and pumping and pumping. And then when it comes out, it'll squirt from it'll go from out of the primer and squirt in there, thus giving you fuel to start your carburetor up and test that. So that's where I'm at now. So I'm just going to show you that's how you would start. That's how you would test it to know if it's bad. In this case, it's sucking air bubbles in there, so I got a bad primer. So that's just a little short way I can kind of show you. There's a lot more going on here than what you see. So to get that primer out, you had to pull this whole control box off the back side, and I had to pull this guy off, which goes back inside there. Fun stuff. But that's how you would test a primer. Obviously it's leaking, but what was happening was because this valve was leaking by before, it was sucking air through. So once I bypassed it straight from the fuel tank straight to the fuel line that feeds into the carburetor, that line right there, which comes off of that and feeds the primer. So once I disconnected that and got a straight fuel source, now I'm good. So that makes me, it helps me out. So now I know that, number one, the primer's bad, well, which it's leaking. Before I couldn't even get any fuel to suck through it because this selector valve that goes on the front right there was leaking by. So that's where I'm at. So I'm gonna put some more videos on here so you guys can kind of get an idea. A little project I'm doing just for fun. So, well, again, like I always say, I'm trying to build my YouTube channel up. So if you like my videos, you know, please like and subscribe. Much appreciative. And then, hey, he says hi. Hey, say what's up. That's my boy Diesel. Yeah, Diesel. Hey. Hey, shh. It's my boy. Yeah, boy. Diesel boy. Okay. Anyways, guys, thanks for your support. I've been seeing a lot of subscribers joining lately, so that's awesome. So, but yeah, you guys I'll put more videos out if you can get some more subscribers and some more views on my channels. Appreciate it. I know I have a lot of music videos on my other channels. Those are just old videos that, yeah, I'll take those down eventually. But I'm gonna start getting more into the repair because that's what people pay for. That's what people like to see because that's what helps them out. All right, and have a good night. Peace out.